Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. Here we have Tyler on Esper Flash versus Nick on the old faithful Legacy Standby Burn deck that is super accessible. And you know what? It can steal matches from everything in the format. We've got a turn 1 Monastery Swift Spear swinging in there for 1. See how Tyler tries to keep up with this red onslaught. Aether Vial can help him out a lot. One of the more dangerous cards in Burn, of course, Eidolon of the Great Revels. Unlike Thalia, your opponent can play spells pretty easily with the Eidolon on board. However, they take damage each time, kind of playing into your plan. We got a Swords to Plowshares off of another Tundra. And Nick must be thinking about just how good Price of Progress may end up being in this game. Oh no, is he stuck on one land? Got a Chain Lightning to the face. This is not where you want to be, stuck on one land. Sometimes Burn ends up keeping those one-landers and hopes for the best. Tough to say if it's really the correct line or not. Mother of Runes means that there's really not going to be any more removal. Now a turn, perhaps too late. A second mountain. Boiling Vortex. And a pair of cards that I don't know. I'm going to pause and see if I can figure that out. So Cunning Nightbonder, a 2/2 for 2 with flash, and spells with flash you cast cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. So would be doing a lot of work versus traditional control decks. Both Aether Vial and this new human rogue from Ikoria, they can counter spells suboptimal. Eidolon of the Great Revels, that is a losing race at this point. Oh wow, Spell Queller. This is very much out of hand. A 1 mana Hull Breacher. Card's dangerous enough as it is. I mean, not amazing in this matchup. We can at least say that. Could be worse. So this will be over very shortly for Nick as he's taking massive damage. Things are just getting worse. Not the type of draw that'll work here. Still just 2 non-basic lands. I mean, maybe if Tyler had overextended and played a couple of extra basics, but no need. He's able to take that one down. Finds himself up a game versus Burn. I don't imagine Nick will have access to Smash to Smithereens post-board. Won't be as good as it is versus, say, Death and Taxes, but can go after those Aether Vials. I'd be surprised if Nick really knows all of the cards in Tyler's deck. I had to look up Cunning Nightbonder, so we've got a Force of Will pitching said Nightbonder and an Aether Vial off of a basic land. Ooh, Shattering Spree. Oh, and another one-lander? Oh, that is a bold line. You see the hand, it looks great. It's just missing that second land, relying on the top of the deck to get you there. And now Spellstutter Sprite showing up, countering a Lava Spike off of a basic, setting a clock, and this is just not looking good. Spellstutter Sprite, beautiful art. Rebecca Gay. Oh, and Umezawa's Jite. Jitters is just going to completely dominate this board if it gets to equip. Cunning Nightbonder shows up. This is a huge problem. Once it starts getting counters, all of Nick's threats are easily killed with those counters, and then any cards that would look to cause damage, Lightning Bolt, Fire Blast, any of the burn, is, of course, susceptible to the other use of the counters, removing to give it, let you gain 2 life. All of that text, super relevant. Stone Cloaker. Protecting the Spellstutter sprite, returning it to hand. Now another Lava Spike being thrown at Tyler's face, but this is just not where Burn needs to be. It's tough. I mean, you need to have a solid first few turns with Burn. It is not a long-term deck. There are some hands that you're going to keep that are speculative, that you're just hoping for things to work out, but some of those games you're just going to get punished. And I don't really have too much of an opinion. I mean, I know how I would play it. I don't actually know what's optimal. I would be mulling till I have my second land in most situations. Whether or not I've won or lost a game, my placement in the tournament, there are other variables in terms of how big a risk I'm taking. That is obviously going to be part of that risk-reward ratio, but we've got the clock speeding up here. Spellstutter sprite just being thrown out just for kicks here prior to discard. That's going to do it. Look at all these. No way to use them. It's just another 2 turns would have went by before Nick even gets that crucial second mountain as Esper Flash takes it down in 2.